हेलो एवरीवन, कैसे हैं आप सभी। वेलकम टू द चैनल। सो दिस इज़ द थर्ड एंड द फाइनल वीडियो ऑफ द बायोलॉजी रिवीजन सीरीज, and after this video we will be done with physics, chemistry as well as bio. Now today's topic is disease and treatment. It is now related, the diseases are related to humans. What we are going to discuss is humans, about humans, animals as well as plants, and some miscellaneous topics are also covered in this video. Now let us start with the virus, which is responsible for most of the diseases in human beings. The term virus was coined by Bejering. Another thing to understand here is virus can be DNA or RNA. Now the basic difference between DNA and RNA is DNA is double stranded, whereas RNA is single stranded. A point of similarity between DNA and RNA is that both of them contains chromosomes, and these chromosomes contains hereditary properties of human being. Now this DNA, double helix model of DNA, is very much asked in most of the exams. It was developed by Watson and Crick. You need to know this also. Now, next is the DNA RNA based virus accumulate more genetic changes as compared to the DNA based virus. So, the virus that is based on RNA, which for prime example is COVID-19, which contained spike protein, which was known for its mutation. ठीक है, Omicron, etc., Delta, how many variants of COVID emerged after mutation. So RNA based virus is more prone to mutate as compared to the DNA based virus. Now, what are bacteriophage? Bacteriophage are the viruses that infect bacteria. This is an important thing. You need to remember this. It is very much asked in the examination. Now, let us again discuss something about virus. Now, virus, सबसे पहले you need to know that it does not contain enzymes. मतलब it does not. Enzymes, we know that these act as a catalyst and are responsible for energy production. So these virus lacks enzyme, which is necessary for energy. So a virus cannot produce energy of its own. It is dependent on other bodies, other host. जहाँ पे the virus attacks, it depends on the host for the energy production. Also, the virus cannot be cultured in a synthetic medium. It means that the virus cannot be cultured in a lab or something like that. ठीक है, whereas bacteria etc., these can be cultured in a synthetic medium, but viruses cannot. Now the virus can be transferred by many mediums. It may be by airborne, it may be by water, contaminated water etc. These virus can be transferred by many medium. Now we have seen now that the virus do not contain enzymes, but enzymes, those who have enzymes are lichens, bacteria and alga. These contains enzyme of their own. Also जिसमें कि bacteria, alga, these are unicellular organism. Okay. Now very much important is dengue and then malaria. Dengue is caused by mosquito, which is Aedes aegypti. Also this Aedes aegypti is also responsible for yellow fever, and this Aedes aegypti is also called as tiger mosquito. This Aedes is also responsible for Zika virus, spread of Zika virus, and the malaria is transferred through Anopheles mosquito. Now malaria, you need to know, is a protozoan disease. Now, what is meningitis? Meningitis is the swelling of the membrane over spinal cord and brain. So this meningitis is mostly occurred in children. It is a disease of children, and in this disease, the swelling of membrane over spinal cord and brain is there. Now, name of some diseases which are viral disease. Viral disease meaning these are caused by viruses. इसको note कर लेना. This is very much important. Now, some of the examples are chickenpox, rabies, flu, HIV, HIV/AIDS, mumps, measles, and polio. And this polio occurs from polluted food and water sources. Let me repeat it again. Viral diseases are chickenpox, rabies, flu, HIV, mumps, measles, and polio. Now, the vaccine for polio, it was invented by John Salk. This is very important. It can be asked in examination. Common cold is caused by rhinovirus. This is also very important. Pneumonia is a disease of lungs. Now, due to contaminated water, the number of diseases which occurs due to contaminated water are typhoid, jaundice, and cholera. Now, इसमें typhoid is a bacterial disease. Just remember, there is a slight differentiation. Jaundice is caused by virus, ठीक है, but cholera is also a bacterial disease. So you need to know this differentiation. And one more disease, that is tuberculosis. It is also a bacterial disease. So the diseases which get transferred due to contaminated water is typhoid, jaundice, and cholera. Smallpox is eradicated from India. This you need to know. Next is AIDS, is a virus which is retrovirus. Okay, AIDS is caused due to retrovirus, and the full form of AIDS is acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. Other important thing is that the virus of AIDS contains RNA as well as protein. Now, the diseases which are transferred through tattooing, the primary one is AIDS, and then there is other one is hepatitis B. Also, you need to know that hepatitis C does not have a vaccine till now. Okay, so this you need to know. Next is AIDS is determined whether a person has AIDS or not. It is determined through ELISA test. Now another one is Japanese encephalitis. It is caused due to virus, and Japanese encephalitis is a disease of the brain. Now diseases, it's animal. Some of the viruses which cause disease in animals, you just need to know their names. सबसे पहला तो है foot and mouth disease, second one is anthrax, third one is black quarter, fourth one is cowpox. These all diseases are related to animals. Now if I talk about bird flu, H5N1 is the code name of the bird flu. Now we have seen the viral diseases. Now we will talk about some of the bacterial diseases. Now food poisoning is due to Salmonella bacilli, and the bacteria which is responsible is Clostridium. This is an important thing. See, जो भी इस वीडियो में मैं बता रहा हूँ, it is very very important. So just remember this all. Food-borne intoxication is due to botulism. Botulism का क्या होता है? It is food-borne intoxication, and all of this content is from PYQs plus NCERT. So इसको skip मत करना kindly, आप ही का फ़ायदा होगा. See, there is a DPT vaccine. D stands for diphtheria, P stands for pertussis, which is also known as whooping cough, and T stands for tetanus. So DPT vaccine is given to prevent these three diseases, which is diphtheria, pertussis, and tetanus. Now, influenza is caused by bacteria which is known as Bacillus haemophilus. ठीक है? This Bacillus haemophilus also causes pneumonia, which in turn we have seen is a disease of lungs. It is also responsible to form meningitis in young children. I already told you that meningitis is a main problem in the children. Now, this Bacillus haemophilus is responsible for pneumonia and meningitis in young children. Now, if I talk about autoimmune disease, rheumatoid arthritis is one of them. Scabies is caused by a bite of mite, and mental disease is schizophrenia, is a mental disease. इन सभी को बार बार you need to watch this video 1 or 2 times, क्योंकि ये बहुत factual है and you need to remember it. इसके अलावा कोई option नहीं है, क्योंकि ये आपको पता होना चाहिए. 1 or 2 questions may be asked from this in the examination. So let us proceed now. Now to determine TB, we do a Montague's test. Now tetanus के लिए there is an ATS, anti-tetanus toxin, tetanus. The tetanus is also known as lockjaw. Now some of the diseases and their way of transmission: by air, TB is spread; by water, cholera plus typhoid. Both of them are bacterial disease. Now one more disease which was a viral disease is caused by the water, which is jaundice, and it is caused due to a virus. By contact, syphilis. Syphilis is also a bacterial disease. It is mostly caused by the sexual contact. And by wounds, tetanus, which is the tetanus can also be spread. Leprosy is a bacteria caused disease. Now next comes the antibiotics. Some of the name of the antibiotics is penicillin and sulfadizine. Now these two of the antibiotics can be asked. This is a BPSC PYQ जिसमें पूछा था which one of the following is an antibiotic. उसमें पेनिसिलिन भी था ऑप्शन में एंड सल्फाडियाजिन भी था उसमें, तो ई ऑप्शन करेक्ट था, विच इज़ मोर देन वन ऑफ द अबव इज करेक्ट. Sulfa drug is an antibacterial. This you need to know. Now let's start with the fungal disease. We have finished the viral and the bacterial disease. Bacterial disease में mostly कौन कौन से थे? Tuberculosis था, syphilis था, then came typhoid और then cholera था. These were some of the diseases which were caused by bacteria. Now fungal disease we will see. Some of the zoonotic disease. Name of the zoonotic disease. Zoonotic diseases are those which are transferred from animals to men, humans, not men in specific. Now this zoonotic disease का mainly spread होता है by the animals to humans. Some of them are rabies. It is caused by a bite of dog, infected dog and cats. Plague and SARS. Okay. Now mucormycosis is a fungal infection. Ergotism is caused by consuming contaminated grains. This is very important. न्यूज़ में भी रहा है क्योंकि grain caused contamination is ergotism. ये बहुत न्यूज़ में रहा है. This you need to know. Now athlete foot is a famous fungal disease. Also some of the diseases which is caused by fungal infection is dermatitis. It is related to skin problems, and baldness मतलब गंजापन in human beings is due to fungus. Now some of the parasitic disease are malaria. Malaria, it is caused by plasmodium parasite. Carrier is female, Anopheles. And Aedes aegypti का carrier, Aedes aegypti is a carrier of dengue as well as it is a carrier of yellow fever. Malignant malaria is caused by female Anopheles. Plasmodium falciparum is the carrier of the malignant malaria and it is caused by protozoa. Sleeping sickness is a unicellular animal and its technical name is trypanosoma. Now some of the genetic disorders, some of the genetic diseases are albinism, hemophilia and colored blindness. Now hemophilia is the absence of blood clotting in human beings, where excessive blood is drawn out of the body, which leads to the serious condition in human beings. Now Down syndrome is also known as trisomy 21, which is caused due to error in the chromosome number 21 in human beings. What is thalassemia? Thalassemia is also a genetic disease in which the body is unable to synthesize hemoglobin. So this is the thalassemia. Next we will see some of the diseases which is caused by the deficiency. Arthritis में क्या होता है? There is a uric acid accumulation near the bones of the body and near the joints, in which the joint pains. So arthritis is caused due to this. Anthrophobia is due to the fear of flowers, whereas hydrophobia is caused by the fear of water, and this hydrophobia is a main symptom of the last stage in rabies. When a person gets infected by rabies, hydrophobia is the last stage. Now silicose is a lung disease. Also a lung disease we have seen is pneumonia. Now polished rice in human being causes beriberi. Beriberi we also know is caused due to deficiency of vitamin B. Okay, so polished rice in human being causes the problem beriberi. The deficiency of vitamin A causes night blindness. On the other hand, deficiency of vitamin B we have already seen is beriberi. Deficiency of vitamin C causes scurvy. Deficiency of vitamin D causes rickets. So these are some of the vitamins which the deficiency of which can cause various diseases in human beings. Now blue baby syndrome is related to nitrogen deficiency, and this is due to the presence of methemoglobin in the body. Basically, blue baby syndrome is caused due to nitrate deficiency. Potassium is necessary for heart health. It is important for the heart beats as well as lowering of the blood pressure. Potassium is very important. Now I am mentioning some of the radioisotopes as well as the diagnostics regarding this. This is the very important topic. ठीक है, a question of a difficult kind can be asked in the match of the following from this. Now arsenic 74 is for diagnostic of tumors in body. Cobalt 60 is used for cancer. Iodine 131 is for thyroid cancer. Also the deficiency of iodine can cause goiter, and the thyroid gland secretes thyroxine, which in turn also contains iodine. I hope this is clear. And sodium 24 is there for blood disorder. Now the treatment of muscle aches in the body can be treated by using infrared rays. You in the physics class I have already told you the electromagnetic spectrum starting from the radio waves to x-rays and gamma rays. उसमें एक infrared rays थी बीच में which comes in the middle of the electromagnetic spectrum. So these rays are used in the treatment of muscle ache. Now Alzheimer's is a disease of brain. Khaira is caused due to the zinc deficiency. Anemia is caused by the iron deficiency. Knock-Knee syndrome is caused due to fluoride deficiency. Three diseases are important which we have highlighted here. सबसे पहले तो blue baby syndrome था. It is caused due to deficiency of nitrates. Then we have seen Khaira. Khaira disease was for zinc deficiency, and now this Knock-Knee syndrome is due to the deficiency of fluoride. Some of the diseases, this is also important. Mercury, Minamata, and cadmium leads to Itai disease. Now Minamata convention is also important. This convention was to phase out mercury from the environment, as mercury is also a source of pollution. So Minamata convention is related to mercury, and this Itai disease is related to the cadmium. Excess of cadmium causes the Itai disease. Now nitrate, I've told you, causes blue baby syndrome. Scurvy is due to the deficiency of vitamin C. The blind spot and yellow spot is a disease which is related to eye, problem in eye, which is found in the retina of the human being. Now diabetes is caused due to malfunctioning of pancreas or pancreatic glands. Now we will start with some of the plant diseases which are important. The virus can infect bacteria, fungi as well as plants. ठीक है? The viruses that infect bacteria is known as bacteriophage. Now next, let's start. Now wheat का disease is Phalaris minor. Potato का disease is late blight. बाजरा का disease is ergot. Pea का disease is powdery mildew. Mustard का disease is white rust. Groundnut का disease is tika. Do watch this video again. Reverse order में देखना. These diseases are important. Mosaic disease is a viral disease. This you also need to know. ये plant से ही related है. Chlorosis is disease in the maize and is caused due to deficiency of zinc. White bud disease is caused due to deficiency of zinc. White rust is a fungal disease which is in mustard. Now next is wheat is a fungal disease. Black dust and smut is also one of them. Just a second. Acid in vinegar is acetic acid. Souring of milk is due to lactic acid. Bones contain calcium phosphate, and acid in gastric juice is HCl. Lactobacillus is responsible for formation of curd. Rhizobium is responsible for the nitrogen fixation. Yeast is responsible for alcohol production, and aspergillus is responsible for citric acid formation. Now yeast is there for the fermentation of wine. Orbanche weed is used in tobacco field. AIDS Day is celebrated on December 1 and TB Day is celebrated on March 24. Now EEG is used for determining problems in brain. ECG is related to heart. EOG is related to retina and EMG is related to muscles. Next is BMD test is there for osteoporosis. Bone mineral density is the full form of BMD is a full form of bone mineral density. Now, rayon is an artificial silk which is a cellulose fiber. Rayon is made from the natural sources. Now, if I talk about aspartame, it is a synthetic sweetener. Next one is neoprene, which is a specialized rubber. Wool is also a protein. Rubber is a natural polymer. Silk, fiber and hair, nail, these are keratin, which is in turn a protein. Sun hemp is obtained from the stem. Whereas anesthetic is chloroform and nitrous oxide. Pacemaker regulates the heartbeat. Photosynthesis is there in chloroplast. Mineral uptake is done by the plasma membrane. Respiration is done by the mitochondria. Protein synthesis is done by ribosome. Robert Webster found the influenza virus. Bacteria was discovered by Leeuwenhoek. Father of immunology was Edward Jenner. John Salk invented polio vaccine. Green revolution related to food grain. White revolution related to milk, and yellow revolution is related to oil seeds. With this we have completed the biology also. Do know me in the comment section how did you like this video. Just like this video, share and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.